Hi, this is the second video in our digital painting. So I just want to give credit. I should have done it in the first video to the young lady in the picture. Her name is Absimis, and this is her photo. And this is her tracing of herself. I'm using that to help teach my students. So Absimis, I want to thank you. And let's give you some good common sense tips on how to do this painting. So you can see that she did a wonderful trace drawing of her photo. We have the white paper on, and now we can see the outline. What I would recommend is to quickly drop in all the color. So what I did was I made selections of all the areas, and here I'll show you. I go to my selections, load selections, and you can see that I have a saved selection for the face, the neck, the hair, the glasses, the jacket, the background, the teeth, the sweater, the eyeballs, the white of the eyes, and the lips. Because once you start adding value, it becomes difficult to make the selections easy. So now they're all made, they're all saved. If I turn off the trace layer, you notice there's a lot of white spaces here. What I like to do is I don't like those white edges, so what I do is I go underneath, I make a new layer like this, and this layer is going to be underneath that color layer, and here I can add additional color without messing up and working underneath. So for example, let's say her nose. I'm going to sample the color that I'm using on the face, and then I can take and I can use a brush, and I can, and my brush wasn't set to 100, that's my fault. I'm going to come in and I'm going to just put color underneath, and I can't mess anything up because I'm actually working underneath the layer. See, I'm working there. So it's allowing me to fill all these negative spaces in a separate space, and I really can't screw up. So that's a good way to get rid of all these white lines, because later on they might show up, and I hate when that happens. So here I can go in and I can start putting in some black. Now here, if I went beyond, that's not a problem. I can erase that very easily. But here I'm working underneath, so it's very easy to work. And I'm giving myself a nice line, so later on I'm not going to be struggling. Here we go. So I find doing this really helps, and I would do this throughout the image before I would have continued to paint.